Vikings, Cowboys coming up on EA Sports. Getting ready now for a pivotal Week 16 matchup.
Well, we've got one team here in desperate need of a victory, having lost 3 in a row.
You know what? When you have a losing streak, you go back to the fundamentals. And what I mean by that, don't try to trick the other team. Just go and let's just be tough. Let's be physical. And quarterbacks, be very careful with the football. Because if you can stop some of those turnovers, of course it just gives your team a better chance to win.
The Cowboys from the 22. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And gains maybe 4. And now we'll look at the Cowboys lineup on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The defense gets the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
The Cowboys now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Cowboys on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First down at the 47.
Slashes to the left side. Playing press coverage to the outside.
The Vikings come out in a dime package.
2nd down and 10.
Pulls it in.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Here's how the Vikings defense, they've had a tough time this year slowing down the running game. It'll be interesting to see how they'll fare against it today.
3rd and 5. Dunbar on the receiving end. Set up now at the 39-yard line. From the gun.
Going for the home run. What a catch. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
Nice job up front by the offensive line. They get a good push. Easy for the quarterback to run the sneak and get the touchdown score.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down at the 27. Petty's taking off. Deshaun Jackson has the catch.
That's a nice job that time by the quarterback. He's forced out of the pocket, and when he moves, he's excellent throwing the football on the run, and he gets the completion. Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. The off-tackle run, it's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
Here's the Vikings offense. They have been absolutely clueless this year on how to score points. Toss to the outside. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Jones is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 46. And he's forced to the ground.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Got hit on release. And here's the Cowboys defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Halfback sent in motion. The Vikings have it at the 44. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
The coach is going to go for it. The Vikings take it from the 38. Jones going to secure the handoff. The Cowboys defense desperately wanted that stop, but now they'll have to stay on the field.
Sometimes you got to guess right on the defensive side, and that time the defense did not guess the right way. They were in the wrong defense, and they gave up that 4th down attempt.
The Vikings go with 2 tight ends on this play. On the money. And gains about 1.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The Vikings have it at the 34. Catch made. Gets about 9 on the play. The Vikings on offense here to start the second quarter.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity right on target. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The long drive continues. The Vikings will take the snap from the 25.
Well, this 3rd long, I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Let's go. He sends the halfback in motion. The Vikings will take the snap from the 25. Has the reception inside, and he's home for the touchdown. The second quarter just barely underway, and they've erased the deficit and tied things with that touchdown.
Yeah, Jim, this kind of reminds me of a chess match. It's a good job going out there tying things up. Now we'll see the strategy from the other team.
down at the 24.
The Cowboys offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
First down at the 24. In the end, it picks up only a yard. That leads us to second down. The Cowboys with an empty backfield. Look here. He'll take the snap from the gun. Butler has the grab. Rhodes is in on the tackle.
The Cowboys do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third short.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Butler's on his way. The 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. That touchdown partner puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
The Cowboys getting set to kick it away. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Vikings will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 14-7. The Vikings from the 22. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. Here we have second down. Petty's lining up in the pistol. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Easy catch there. No one near him. Come to the line at the 31-yard line. Jones is lined up as the single back. First down and 10. There is a flag out. And it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop. The Vikings trail here in the first half, Phil, but you can't say there aren't some positives here. Petty's had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
Jones is handed the football. That's second down coming up. Petty's got it in the gun. Breaks out of the tackle. Petty's going to scramble. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. That's his third catch of the day.
Defense is about discipline. And when you lose discipline, big plays happen. That time, the defensive pass rushers a little overzealous. They get out of the rush lanes. The quarterback gets outside and makes the play.
Petty's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Second and goal from the 5. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. And these teams are on level ground again after the touchdown with just about half the second quarter still to play.
You know what's fun about situations like this when teams get tied, to see the strategy and what the coaches have up their sleeve that we haven't seen so far.
26-yard line.
The Cowboys come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
First down at the 26.
Picks up about 2. The Cowboys take it from the 28. Williams there to take him down. Third down on the way.
The Cowboys come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
Looking across the middle. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3-and-out.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Patterson's going to look for space now. He's tackled right at the 36. And a run back of about 10.
The Vikings ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
He has the grab. And that'll gain just a few yards.
The Vikings have been involved in a tightly contested game to this point, and on offense, it's the passing game that's been good. Petty's look good, though, and that should bode well for the rest of this one.
Well, if this keeps up this way, there's no doubt I think it does bode well for him. Everybody is playing well on the offensive side. The play calling and the defense, they got to find a way to stop this hot quarterback.
Back to the air here on first down. With 2 hands, he has it.
Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
Petty's completion percentage 70% on the day. First down at the 19. Jones tackled down after a gain of 7.
Well, when you get in the red zone, sometimes you have to be able to run the football. Good job by the offense, especially the offensive line that time. Good blocking up front. They pick up solid yards.
It's second down and 3. He'll get it again. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score? They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
So first and goal to go. Jones going to get it again here.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Here they come, ready to go from the 1.
Second and goal from the 1. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
Cowboys offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Second down coming up. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And he knocks the ball out of his hands. And that will close out the first half here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Time now for a short break, and we'll be back after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half. That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Makes the reception. That's another reception. Give him 2.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Petty's completion percentage 70% on the day.
Double tight end formation.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. Throws the pass. And it's batted down.
Now looking at third down. He'll throw it over the middle. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Toss to the and he's in.
And they've established a nice lead here just moments into the second half.
Wow, good job by the offense finding a way to score, but what a terrible job by the defense. No life, no execution, and now you just face a bigger deficit.
Brown's got it. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Cowboys offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Cowboys get a first down. They'll go no huddle. The Cowboys snap it at the 41. He's hit as he throws it. Second and 10 coming up. Out of the gun. Incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short, then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing confuses no one.
The Cowboys now move the chains. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Pass is intercepted. No one's going to get him now. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Butler's going to start his return. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Keeps churning ahead.
Trying to get extra yards after the catch. And when you can break tackles like this, that's an excellent job by the wide receiver.
At the 22-yard line, here they come.
The Vikings defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. And it's swatted away. Second and 10. And they take him down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
It'll be third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. From the gun. Escobar with the reception. The Cowboys now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. First and goal. Sharif Floyd with the sack.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
The Vikings defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Gavin Escobar has the catch.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The offense needs 10 yards here on third down after that last completion. Third down and 10. Takes it from the gun. Has the grab. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is good.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
Lined up now in kickoff formation.
pulls it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Vikings have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
On the money.
Breaks out of the tackle. He is tackled right at the 50. The Vikings are in front thanks to their quarterback. Petty's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
A foot race to the end zone. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 41. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle. Second down coming up. Jones got it on the handoff. And it's Lee who surges in to make the tackle.
The Vikings running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Welcome back to this one-sided affair.
Set up now at the 42.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Breaks out of that one. Petty's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art that this team is good at.
The catch is made.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second and goal from the 7. They're going to get him here for a sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. 3rd and 12. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground. Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Brown's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Press coverage all the way. First down at the 29. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose. Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Knocked down as he fires it. This is third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Cowboys have it at the 29. Looking long. What a catch down the middle of the field. He's in the clear all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, we see it all the time. There's only so much a defense can do. And when it's a perfect throw and a perfect catch, way down the field and results in a touchdown, you just got to give the offense some credit.
And the point after is good.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
Takes it from the 2. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Vikings put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Snap it out of the gun. Finds his mark. That picks up 11.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down at the 37. It's intercepted.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
The Cowboys on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look. And they're confident. They look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Met by Barr that time.
Quickly to the line.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35. The Cowboys get a first down. Just look at what the quarterback has done in this game, but it's not enough at this point to be leading in this game, Phil.
Yeah, he's going to look at the stat line and say, hey, he had an outstanding game, but they got to find a way to win. It just tells you it's not all about the quarterback. The team has to all play together.
Looking across the middle.
That's his first reception today.
The Cowboys have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Second down and 2.
The Cowboys now move the chains. Touchdown. That'll close the gap. And this game isn't over yet, Phil. It's up to the defense now, but there's still a lot of hope for this side.
Yeah, sometimes it's easy to play when the game is not close, but now the game is close. Can the defense handle that pressure, get out there and execute, and stop this drive?
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Vikings just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiven to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Vikings snap it at the 41. Jones going to pull in the bullet pass.
The Vikings are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
First and 10. Jones is going to take the handoff now. Coming to the line at the 45.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to the left.
And intercepted. Better late than never, Phil. Defense finally, Phil.
I guess so, Jim. And look, the good spot here is it's been a bad day almost all day long, but the game is on the line. What do? You go out there, you make the play, and get the football back for your offense.
The Cowboys have been in a fight today. The score's 37-31.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35. Gavin Escobar has the catch.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 45. Intercepted. Going to take it the distance.
The defense accepts the penalty.
An interception in the fourth that can completely change the tenor of this game, Phil.
It did. You know, listen, there are a lot of special players in the NFL, and we just saw a special play by a special player that got it done for them.
The Cowboys were hoping for another easy victory like last week, but now they trail in this one in a highly competitive game, partner.
Well, all I can say to that is we all hope for things that probably are not attainable. To think you're going to go and have back-to-back blowout victories in the NFL, very seldom does that happen. So hang in there, see if they can hang tough and find a way to win. Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it every single day of practice. Let's see how they run it today with no timeouts left.
Games 16. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
First and 10.
And the quarterback cannot escape Floyd.
Jim, when you take a sack with under 2 minutes to go, no timeouts left, the clock is running, now you really got to hurry, get up there and get the next play off.
The Cowboys take it from the 38. Looking long.
The Vikings are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Coming up, third down, a huge moment.
The defensive line is now all spreading out. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Cowboys take it from the 38. Throws the pass. It would appear they'll get the ball back here deep into this fourth quarter and give the offense another shot to take it down the field.
The game is on the line, no question here. And offensive players, and especially quarterbacks, always say it. I want the football in my hands to determine the outcome. Well, you got it, big boy. Let's see what you can do.
The Cowboys take it from the 38. Launches it down the field. Makes the play. It's one of the real pressure moments of this game. The defense had him in fourth down and then gives up the first.
How about all that pressure on the offense? And, man, did they come through. What a job they gave themselves. 4 more downs to work with. Well, the quarterback has no choice here. The clock is running. You don't have time to really call a play and execute one down the field. So you get in formation, spike the football, and stop that clock. There are no timeouts left.
The Vikings packing the box here. 46 formation. Second and goal from the 6. Fullback takes the handoff. Bill, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side.
6 for the Cowboys. That's his second touchdown today.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Second down and 10.
Jackson's got the catch and the first. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Jackson's marked down at the 34. The Vikings with no timeouts left. The Vikings field goal unit coming out for the kick that will decide this one in what has been a most memorable game. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
The Cowboys offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Surveys. And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short.
I can only imagine how powerless the feeling must be when you've led the team down the field and now you turn it over to a kicker to decide the game.
Well, you've been around that kicker all year long. You've watched him in practice. His locker is right next to you. So you have confidence that he can get it done in a big moment like this, and he did.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.